full-time job nowadays. I actually have the time to look for that shit.
If you can find it, go look for it.
If I find it, what will you give me?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The satisfaction of finding it.
Incentive? There's no incentive.
Incentive. Wait.
That's not fun. Okay, I'll find it. You have to give me some money at least.
Money?
Yeah.
And I'll be back to barabara.
At least we chat. Understand the fact. How's your week been though?
My week has been
also. I'm sorry. No. Someone will have to leave.
Why?
No, then they go to the other room for a bit because we have to get this guy first because he has to leave soon.
Oh, so
okay.
Like is this live?
It is live.
So tunafukuzwa.
Damn.
Umesema kila mic?
No. I'm saying.
Okay, that was so unceremonious.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that like.
You need to do an interview.
Yeah. Everything's happening so fast because like I have to do 3 interviews. And
oh shit.
Yeah, so now it's like.
Is the hub guy still coming?
I guess so. I don't know.
I'm going to ask Shania.
Let's go drink powder.
Yeah, just to get together.
So you guys have to do the interview first.
Yes.
Yaani nilikuwa wazuri wameslanda wakisi. What are you doing?
Hey, you're bad.
We're coming back. You guys are coming back.
Yeah, it's okay. Just do the thing.
Yeah, they will do first. Let me do this first.
Wakisi slanda must continue forever.
Yeah.
But for real, wakisi wanapenda Minnesota more than anywhere else.
Wakisi, actually unajua nimeisha because there's a Kisi neighbor over there at my mom's. Na for real ako Minneapolis.
Wapi oti?
Thing. It's in that room.
What do you have? Kata kidri.
What is?
Look, baby, maybe your pussy dead.
Shika toto, Wolan, Kemba toto, Wolan, shika toto, Wolan, Kemba toto. Kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako. Wacha ni finesse, wacha ni kutest. Nyone girl ka leo tandress. Nipunguzie stress, mjulu bang. Bend, niku bang bang. Alejandro, chief inspector. Nipo zako na zinyonya kama nectar. Kitu mufuata solo ni macheda. Sio bomi nalipuka ni mavela. Tunepuliza leo kivuvuzela. Zimetushika zimetufunga kijela. Riang ni kukambatia na kukemba. Na mawezere uziza ya ayela. Kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako, kama kuna kana mama yako, usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako.
Kanipiga mate, kanikwata waya,
kapea miti, kuna nduru gizani tititi. Bobo shanta ya dushka wika o mama. Santo kaka nyundo msumeno tunapaka nana. Nyonga nduru cheza chini kawa iguru we mtamuka askari nguru wakora kakondani sini turu.
Kama kuna kana mama yako usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako. Kama kuna kana mama yako usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako. Kama kuna kana mama yako usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako. Kama kuna kana mama yako usikuja hapa. Kana mama yako.
Wolan chapa ilale, chapa igande, leta kirere nitachapa inyambe, kisha inipe kichwa nikiwasha ingale, juu tuko maji basi wacha izame. Gideng windo bazeng tuka kililia basi gidem na kusoma macho ukipretend miukata maji tuma weekend candidate kata wiki ina depend when shallow end ama depend unataka lion ama
We got a CEO, we got a founder, we got a DJ, we got a producer, we got an event guru. Definitely a guy who throws one of the wildest parties I have ever experienced before. And I wanted to introduce himself so you guys think I'm not lying, that he's not in the building.
What's up, Rico? How you, man?
Jeez, that's really good, bro. It's Thursday.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you know, okay, one thing I need to tell our listeners at Euggy,
Yeah.
our listeners already know,
Yeah.
we're a very raw radio station. We're not a traditional radio station.
For sure.
We've broken the boundaries of how a radio should be, or
Yeah.
what it could be.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, we play Kenyan music 24/7, 100%.
Appreciate that.
And Euggy actually, when I tell you guys you need to send us music, Euggy actually sent me some music of a brand new track.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about it because we played it like I think four or 5 times.
Oh, nice.
And like we got the response is mad. But I want you guys to believe that you're here. So I want you to do the talking now.
Yeah. As I said, I'm Euggy, a record label founder of Gondwana, which is a record label and event platform that we started with Suraj.
Hey, shout out Gondwana though. Wow, those are movies. Those nights for Gondwana, wow.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah.
you shut it down.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we've been at it for some time, and it's just something that we've been trying to create mostly for ourselves and for other people who are going to come on later. So the new song that we launched recently is called Weche by Pam Benzi, who's a DJ from Johannesburg, and Akot Jumadi, who's a singer-songwriter from here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the song is an Afro House song, which has been our direction for the last.
What is Afro House for people who don't know? Because I remember we were talking before behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and you kind of educated me properly about
Yeah.
it. So I want you to just tell the world what is Afro House.
So a lot of people would know Afro House as the South African sound or the South African house music. So it's just house music or EDM, as many people would know it as, which is now infused with African elements and sounds and inspiration as well.
Okay.
So that's what Afro House is.
What countries or what do you mean when you say African elements? Could you elaborate from where?
Wherever, just as long as it's Africa and it's African sounding. I'm sure you can tell an African sound, of course, yeah. So it can be anywhere. And since I'm from Kenya, so I just have to work with someone like a called Jumadi, who is a raw Kenyan talent and has like Kenyan influence in terms of music. So her rhythms are very like Kenyan or East African. And I think that's just part of your inspiration.
And like, I'm guessing you had a love for Afro, for EDM house music.
Yeah.
So how did you think? Now I wanna integrate my African or my culture into my music. Can you explain that story? How you switched or how you thought that? Like, how did you change that mindset? Because I thought about EDM, and you told me like no, like do not put this really in the same category?
It is in the same category. We
Okay.
just are not. You can't just call it EDM because then if you say that, a lot of people will think otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah. So when EDM started in Kenya,
Was classifying it something that you thought about before, or did you just want to just say it was Afro?
it's already Afro house. It's already classified as that.
Okay.
Like on I would say like streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And like digital.
That's the genre.
Yeah, that's the genre.
Okay.
So Afro house is the genre.
Okay.
So when it started in Kenya, I think the times when we used to have parties in Diani,
Yeah.
6 a.m. parties and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that, it was very European.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would see from that was a lot of people who attended the parties were, some of them were Kenyans,
Okay.
some of them were not Kenyans.
Mhm.
It was very international. You
The
know?
reception was good though.
It was good, very
Mhm.
good. But when it comes to music, we needed music that speaks to people who live here
Mhm.
and people that music that people can resonate with, which they were, but not really.
There's like a small market.
Yeah,
market.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you compare Afro House now and what it was 5 years ago, it's very different. It's grown so far because
Okay.
I think now we are collaborating more with people. We are doing so much than just playing music. So like we're involving people around here. So now people are listening to it more and understanding it. So that's what made me switch. It was just to try and accommodate more people from here. Yeah. So that's what inspired the switch for me.
Dope. And like you're a producer, you're not just a DJ.
Yeah, yes.
So what did you do first, DJ or produce? What did you learn to do
It was
first?
DJing first,
Okay.
and then
When did you start? Like, could you explain your like when did you decide like okay,
How old were you?
I'm a master selector.
no. So my pops used to DJ, but not commercially.
Okay.
Like just like personal collections and all that.
Or like in the house and thing and like.
In the house for
So what did you
guests.
grow up listening to?
Listening to a lot of, I would say it's not really Afro house. It's
Okay.
just a lot of the stuff that was on TV or
Okay.
on radio or whatever.
Okay.
A lot of Kenyan stuff that we all listened to,
Mhm.
and then the international stuff as well.
What kind of like music were you listening to?
Kenyan.
Yeah, like your dad was DJing.
The biggest guys, Nameless, all these Big Bean guys, everyone you can just
The usual.
like the usual, yeah,
The usual
just a
levels.
normal Kenyan kid,
OGs.
yeah, type of music. So I would say that, yeah.
Okay.
Then also obviously the international side, guys like Sean Paul, 50 Cent, like
Yeah.
it's that era, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So now that then started listening to more African stuff,
Okay.
people like Brenda Fassie,
Mm-hmm.
or like guys like that, and that was my father's.
Man said
connections.
Brenda Fassie. You
Yeah.
guys
Mhm.
like you guys.
That's like, yeah,
Slap.
yeah. So and also those were my dad's collections as
Yeah.
well. So I also got the chance to like listen to that as well. And I don't know, like DJing just came about from the interest in music. Like I wasn't really thinking about DJing. I was thinking about production more and like releasing music. But DJing was sort of like easy to learn as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as soon as I just got my hands on a pair of decks, I just decided to train and see how I can.
And what's your musical background?
Musical background.
Yeah.
It's just what do you mean?
Like, can you play instruments?
Oh
or...
yeah, no. Right now I can play the piano,
Okay.
but
When you're younger now.
Not
So you're basically your dad was DJing and then you saw how he had collections.
yes.
And so you're like okay, do you like that? Can you teach me how to do this? Or like you just watched him do it and you're like
Yeah,
okay.
it was actually something I could never bring up, like teaching me how to DJ. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
You know, we've always had parents who are just like stick to school and do this.
Yeah.
And that. But the more he kept me away from it, the more I was intrigued and the more
Okay.
the interest grew.
Okay.
So I just found my own ways to try and learn and see how I can just know how to DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first gig?
My first gig, yeah, I do. So,
Where was it and how was it?
so I'm born and raised in Mombasa.
Okay.
A lot of people might not know that, but
Okay.
that's where I'm from. And my first gig was at Il Covo. Mombasa.
Not
Yeah,
Coast.
North Coast,
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
It was- I think that was in 2012, 2013.
What?
Yeah. We played there on a Wednesday night with like 40 people. And yeah, it was more or less a gig for me.
Let me cut you kidogo. We actually have another guest, and yeah, I want him to introduce himself. And yeah, tell us who you are.
Hi, My name is Brian Kiriba, and
He brought us some lit shit. Like this shit actually works. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have yours. What? You don't have yours. I'm gonna keep it.
Seriously, what is it that you have? Jeez.
The good, nah, it's Honda's juice.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Let's see that.
Yo, if you guys don't know about Panda's juice, like,
Yo, I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you this show today was brought to you by Handa's Juice. Go get that, yo, wherever you are, if you're in Kenya.
yeah.
Yo, halal Handa's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get you some good like crack. You know what I'm saying?
I ran to say a quick what's up before we get back to you. Let's say to the world a quick what's up.
Yeah.
What's up, world? But yeah, once again, I'm Brian Kiriba, and I'm the founder of Honda's Juice, and I'm just happy to be here with these pleasant people in this beautiful room.
Yeah, like we're blessed to have both of you guys on the show.
Thank you.
We're about incorporating everything Kenyan.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's rep Kenyan to the world.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So if you know a friend, you know who's
I've seen this one.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Is it
Have you?
Yeah.
Is it CEO?
Did you try it?
No.
Well, now you definitely
But I
like
can,
it.
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Dope. Yo, Euggy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now your cover.
Yes, El Corvo. That was my first. I mean, I still consider it a gig. It was just very normal Wednesday night. It was a Wednesday night as well, so not too many people, not too much hype. But I mean, I still played and I did my best.
Okay.
And at least I could call that my first gig.
And like after your first gig, you're like, okay, oh shit, maybe I might have sucked.
Yeah.
And you're like, should I do this again?
I actually thought about that because you know, like when you've trained for a while and you expect some certain reaction from people,
Mhm.
and then you don't get it, then you're just like, what's up? But you actually don't realize there's way more to that. Or sometimes the reaction doesn't have to be something you can see. Maybe someone can just think about it, like, yeah, this guy was really good, but he wasn't really dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just about being at it and just staying consistent.
I can tell you right now, you're definitely one of the best DJs we have in our country.
I appreciate it, man.
I've seen you play at Winning Post,
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
you see how that place gets hectic, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You think it's because guys are just late, it's because of you, bro.
Yeah.
Behind the decks.
Yeah.
But like, how did you cross over to being a producer? How did you like explain that moment? You're like, okay, that period of time where you're like,
Yeah.
I'm now trying to be, I'm DJing, I'm killing this shit.
Yeah.
But like, I probably want to grow or discover how music is made.
Yeah.
Like, explain that.
I think that's a mistake we had when we integrated this music to Kenya.
Okay.
Was that because Kenya is a party place, so it was just events. There was no music behind it.
Yeah.
The music we used to import the music.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
used to get DJs from Europe and South Africa to headline here,
Yeah.
instead of getting guys from here to
headline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's different obviously with the non-house music,
Mhm.
but like for house music, it was just import, give, and they go.
Yeah.
So for me, production is important because first of all, in electronic music, DJing is a showcasing.
Mhm.
So what would you be showcasing? What you've produced.
Mhm.
So you have to go back to production, then go to the showcase.
Mhm.
So that's why we decided to launch the record label,
Okay.
where we focus on music first, then go to the showcases.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the change I felt I needed for my career to evolve and go somewhere. Because just being a DJ is possible, yes, but you get more doors open when you make music.
Okay.
You know?
So how did Gondwana come? Like you and Suraj, or like the producing? Did you start producing with Suraj first, or how did you?
No, so Suraj had the same mindset
Okay.
of because he went to school and then launched production and now DJing in Kemba.
Mhm.
It's actually one of the first few people who got into production, then got into DJing.
Mhm.
Very first few. So everything was just individually. So he did it on his own and I did it on my own.
Okay.
Then, like I say, in Nairobi or in Kenya,
Mhm.
the electronic music scene is it's more or less DIY, you just do it yourself.
Mhm.
So we have to create the platform and then we have to play for the platform, and we have to run it as well. So that's how it came about.
Okay.
Just asking on events and stuff like that. Yeah.
How old is Gondwana?
2016. That's 5 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, 5 years, and 5 years as an event company and 4 years as a record label.
As a record label?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's under the label other than you?
We don't sign artists per se.
Okay.
We just sign releases.
Okay.
So yeah, under the label would be me and Suraj as resident DJs.
Okay.
But nothing more.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad. Wait, like how?
That's lit.
Yo, man. Okay, so, and talk about your first Gondwana event, like 2016. Like you've been in the game for a while.
A minute, yeah. The first gig was do you know Crooked Cues?
Mm-hmm.
The rooftop?
Yeah.
That's where the first gig was.
Mad.
I didn't even play for
Were you the same guys who did Temple?
Temple. So one of the partners from Temple was also a partner in Gondwana.
Okay.
So that's, the space was there, the sound was there, so we just felt like let's just try since we don't want to, yeah. So
Waste all that effort.
Yeah, so we tried it there, then we moved to Alchemist.
Okay.
Then after that, we had a hard time finding a venue. And then also we didn't want to be, because the meaning of Gondwana is actually, it means untouched or no man's land. Like
Okay.
it's there, but it's not being
What
used.
language is that?
Gondwana is, I don't know, I'm not too sure. I think we got the name from, you know how the world was together at first?
Yeah.
They had like it split up into two.
Pangaea.
Yeah. So then Gondwana was also like a part of that as well. So that's why we got the name, Gondwana Land.
Okay.
Yeah. So we bring that into music, meaning this is music you haven't heard, music you haven't seen. This is doing stuff that you don't easily see. So no man's land or like untouched.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what Gondwana is.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that meaning. Because I feel like every time you add, I've only been to, I won't lie, I've been to one Gondwana event. But it was a memorable experience because I felt like, yo, what the fuck, man? Where am I? Who are these people? Why is it so much fun? It was when you guys on Mombasa Road.
Yeah, so that's what I was actually talking about. After Alchemist, we weren't really able to find a venue that makes sense because it was just the same thing. If you looked at other event companies, it was the same thing, same venue, same. We felt like we needed to be different and offer the good one, which was no man's land. Never been there, never been done.
Yeah.
So we found a venue in Mombasa Road, which is rare to event organizers. Like, why are you going to Mombasa Road on a Sunday? Yeah, so it's just being very unique and different. Yeah, so that's how we ended up there. Then we've been growing there since ever since. Yeah.
If you like, if you're younger, what would you tell your younger self?
If I was younger,
like I'm saying, what would you tell right now? What would you tell your younger self?
my younger self, that it's just consistency.
Okay.
It's just consistency, and overthinking is not the way to do things. Yeah, so I would say that.
Are you inspired by, who are you inspired by musically?
Musically.
I'll start Kenyan because obviously we rap Kenyans.
What do you mean?
Like, like I'm sure like when you're entering the DJ game or the production game, other than you and Suraj are having the same mindset and knowing that you guys have a unique selling point.
Yeah.
You guys have a niche that you're trying to target.
Yeah.
You have something that's bigger than yourselves.
Yeah.
Were you guys just inspired by each other, or like were you inspired by artists or DJs or producers who are Kenyan or who might not even be Kenyan?
A lot of the inspiration, because the music is also like sort of from outside. So a lot of our big like super collect, I would say our big, what's the word for it? Role models are
Inspirations.
Inspirations as well, are just from outside.
Yeah.
We also have people, but we can also be inspired by people who are already here, by how they're using their music to get to where they are. So we can also borrow that and use that, to the best of our ability. So inspiration-wise, obviously people like Black Coffee, Dakapo, and the likes. Yeah.
Okay, so you're rapping Africa hard.
Hard. Yeah.
Hard. Like
Yeah.
you've been listening to this music since
while.
way back.
Yeah.
So for you, it's easy. right now. Like when people tell you rep your country, you're like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, like
I've already been repping the
I've
motherland.
been doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think it's very important because we hear about so many South African DJs who come here, but then when is the last time a Kenyan DJs
It was
to
like
South Africa?
headline.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and we are trying to change that in the best way possible.
You guys are doing a good job.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Let's
like,
get it.
keep pushing on them, keep pushing everyone's necks, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like keep stepping on their necks, bro. Like,
Appreciate it.
like at the end of the day, like we need game changers like you
Yeah.
and Suraj obviously and all of the other Afro house DJs or
Yeah.
producers that we have in our motherland
Yeah.
to like know to separate themselves from the typical EDM cliche that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
You know, and build a name for
For Kenyan.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
You give me so much nostalgia to when I was like in my young under 18 days. You know what I'm saying? But that's bad to say.
Doof music.
Guy. The hey, tulikuwa tunapenda hiyo
See,
yote.
a lot of people can also like that, but I feel like we need to find a way where we sell it to them differently. Sell it to them in a way that, okay, I understand this, and this is close to this. Like, I'm a piano right now.
It's
crazy.
popping.
It's crazy. But you see now, I'm happy because it's bringing people to my sort of music. Because I'm a piano also comes from Afro house.
Let me tell you guys a little something. Yeah, we actually have somebody who loves doof music, and he's so quiet. And
I'm just intrigued. Sorry, I was just listening and just grabbing as much information as I possibly could. Yeah, you guys have been killing it and learning about Afro house and where it all came from.
Yeah.
I'm scared too. I'm just listening.
he used to actually make his own doof music.
What did you?
Rumors.
Ah, nah.
No, I did. In my younger days, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to high school in Pakistan, so over there, everyone was listening to doof music. So
EDM.
yeah, EDM. So I used to make it back in the day.
Yeah. Why did you stop?
I was just too much of a hustler, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like, it was my passion. I loved it, but you know, I couldn't. It wasn't feeding me, you know. And I was fending for myself since high school, so I had to.
Yeah.
You know
Find
what I
something
mean?
that makes sense for you to-
Yeah. And as you grow up, you just stray.
Yeah.
Yo, today's episode was brought to you by Niggas. Actually, could I please have one? If you don't mind, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try this.
I should all have one.
Yo, go get this. Go get this. Can you see that? Go
Yeah,
get
we
this.
see that. Handers juice,
Juice.
guys.
Rico Suave, but be more suave after that.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Anyway, yo, Euggy, man, like it's just dope to hear about your journey.
Yeah.
Because like most guys, as much as they see the DJs and they know the brand, they don't understand the story
The story behind it,
or
yeah.
the what it took to become who you are today.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you guys are not. I'm sure you guys are booked most weekends.
Yeah.
For sure, you've been busy. Don't lie, yo, come on,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And like, yo, it means that you're doing something and people appreciate it.
Yeah.
And here at Radio 254, we appreciate
I appreciate it.
anyone who is involved in trying to build this industry together. Because of the togetherness, I feel like there's too much saturated power. In the sense of like, the power is not divided equally or the position is not divided equally. As I said, fuck that. We're all gonna come join hands together and we're gonna show you we'll build this shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it starts with us.
It definitely starts with us.
But that consistency, I just want to add, that consistency that y'all been on, I admire that because that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Consistency and just sticking to it. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Take my hat on that.
Yes.
It's a new flavor. It's a new flavor.
That one's fruity.
Do you want to talk about it a bit?
Organic fruits. That's all organic. We just wanted to have something different for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that one has like some beetroot, watermelon. I call that the Nyegenizer. If I'm to be honest. But,
True. That's true. That.
That's what that's all about. But it's really good. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. What have you learned? Because you've also been in so called, I want to say this industry because like you're around artists as well, you're around the event scene, you're around music. How do you feel the industry is in terms of helping other brands or products or different services grow along.
Because
with
you're
music.
also in music videos. You
Yeah.
you have good
I see
product
product
placement.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, right now is when I feel like people are starting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I first came, it's almost as if it was untapped. The only people who are, you know, endorsing the music industry were people like Saf or, you know, like the big brands, and they were only doing it to people who are gospel or people who had a gigantic brand, you know. But to me, I saw it as like everyone has a fan base. You know, it could be an artist with only 10,000 followers, but he has a fan base, you know, and if you love the music, you know, why not try and work together, you know, because right now we're young, you know, and everyone is coming up. As long as you see the genuine effort and how committed they are to it, let's try and work together.
And it's all gonna come full
You
circle.
talked about genuine effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very important that you said
Yeah.
that, because like as much as we're all working towards something, I feel like there has to be some form of transparency and some form of honesty and some form of purity.
Yeah.
You get me?
And you can always peep it.
You can see the fuck shit.
Yeah, you can always peep.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, you know, just see.
I'm sure Euggy have seen the fuck shit in the industry.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
gonna
much.
judge.
Like now you being a guru, even like, you know, talk about, you don't have to mention their names or the like whatever happened, but like could you talk about some of those experiences of like things that you've seen then and now in terms of fuck shit? Is it still the same fuck shit? But like at least guys are being more.
A lot of people are trying to change it, which is the positive side of it. But then also, we're humans and we just keep going back to the same mistakes, which is just jealousy or, I don't know, envy or whatever. You can just bring about, as you say, fuck shit. So so I think it's still there. It just comes about from humans being humans and nothing much about it.
Especially in the events game. Oh my god. There's con man, like
that's the
because like clouds has such a, for some reason, gigantic value in Kenya, and there are people who would practically do almost anything for it.
Guys would rather be famous and rich.
Yeah, and they'll see you for it. Like they'll mess you up at a small thing, not knowing that 5 years from now you'll meet and you'll be like, I need something from dude, and you'll be like, nah, you know, over pennies or some clouds. So yeah, fuck shit from a jam.
Euggy.
Yeah.
Now, what are the plans for Euggy himself? What are plans for, if you could tell Euggy Siraj? What's the plan for Gundwana for the next half of the year?
Half of the year.
Yeah.
So this Sunday we're having a little bit of something back on Mombasa.
Okay.
We are now doing our sundowner parties again after vacating the previous band we were in.
Okay.
So we intend to have more.
Where's the venue? What's the name of the venue? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's more or less the same vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, and we feel like that's our backdrop, which has been for the last 5 years. So going back there is so exciting, and we just want to keep doing more of those, which is just creating a vibe each and every time.
Okay.
Yeah, so more artists obviously from outside, as we've been doing, and more releases like Wetchet.
Is that like an EP on the way, or we getting an EP?
So Wetchet is actually part of an EP that's coming out soon.
Are you able to tell us the name of the EP? Or
yeah, it's called Seasons.
It's called Seasons.
Seasons by Punk Betsy. Okay. It has Wetchet, which is the lead single, and then there's a song that features.
How many songs are there?
5 songs.
Okay.
It's featuring Prince KP as well. It's on the EP.
Oh,
nice. And Vanko, who is another South African PG producer.
Okay.
And obviously I got Mariana, like I said,
and
a few singles from Punk Betsy. So that makes an EP, which I feel like is
you're lucky. Let me ask you, were you all in the studio pamoja when you're making all these tracks? Oh, I guess I've just been sending the work and
so
because I like how you have a whole
a catalog.
Yeah, like a whole catalog, and I've heard many names. So this is a team effort, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So no, actually, with the record label, I'm the A&R. So I find the music, I get it mixed, mastered, artwork, promotion, everything. So even with Suraj's EP, Sazeli EP, which I think is an incredible piece of work, we put that out in December last year, and we can see the response from Kenya. And like, it goes back to what I was saying about making music that people can resonate with here. So Sazili EP is Swahili and Luo, and Weche is also Swahili and Luo, which Suraj is from Kisumu, so that's it.
What, Suraj is from Kisumu?
Kisumu, yeah. And I'm also part of like that.
Yeah.
So we're just making music that we know and we can resonate with as well, so that we can share that with people who have grown up here. So because we've grown up here, we understand what people can understand. Yeah. So a lot more of that. A lot more of Kenyan sounding music that's infused with our electronic music. Then we're also doing our tours. We were just in Addis 2 months ago. Yeah, I was in Zambia also last year.
Okay.
So now just going to Nigeria again.
Whoa.
So a lot more of that touring in African countries. That's something that a lot of African DJs don't do. You know, people like Black Coffee, they play 4 years a show in Africa and then 100 years. And then the 100 shows in Europe or America.
Yeah.
So we want to focus on that because I don't want to fly 12 hours to go play a show, then I have to stay there, then getting a visa is a problem, this and that. I want to play home, I want to play here, I want to get home in 2 hours after playing in a different country. So that's the goal, that's the platform we're trying to push. Yeah.
I love that. Yo, that's a mad vision.
You're keeping it local. Not really local, but you're keeping it to home.
Yeah, home.
Yeah.
Motherland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mad vision. I pray that you achieve everything that you guys set into your minds and you guys work together on.
Yeah.
And we're ready to work for. We're definitely going to be supporting the
For
whole
sure.
Gondwana movement.
Yeah.
The Gondwana label.
Yeah.
The Gondwana events.
Yeah. Showcases,
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You said you're having an event on Sunday. How much is there tickets? Free entrance? You want to talk about that? How listeners trying to get part of that?
We just sold out all the tickets.
Damn.
We just sold out today,
Mad.
actually. But there's plenty more coming, like I said. So tickets are usually just like five up to 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on what's happening as well. If we have someone from outside, maybe it's like more of it. If not, then we can see how to just keep it fair for everyone.
Okay.
So a lot more of those coming, and yeah, for this Sunday, unfortunately, it's all sold out. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, shit, man's selling out. That's dope. You're working hard. It means you're working hard, and I guess supporting
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
a vision that you guys
appreciate it.
want.
We appreciate it.
Dope. So I can't wait to hear the EP, bro.
Yeah, coming out soon. That and much more.
You guys have like a time or release date? Not yet.
We are still shooting the video for Ratchet, so we want to get that done first.
Okay.
Then after that, we are going to look into how to put out the EP because also sometimes it's strategic in a way where we release a song and we look at the reaction, then decide to release at whatever time.
So you have songs still in the vault.
A lot of songs, a lot of songs, yeah. We can't just a lot of songs, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't just put them out because it needs a plan. Like promotion is like making a song is 25% of the job. Getting it to people is another thing.
Yeah.
You could have a really nice song, but your PR needs to be on point for you to.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you can't just bombard people with music every day. It needs to have meaning and also a dope PR plan.
What does Euggy do for fun other than making music and playing at the events?
I like going out of town and just catching the sunset or vibes like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just relaxing. Yeah, yes.
Is your full name, can I say crazy, is your full name Eugene?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I was trying to think maybe there's a different story with you.
No, it's just that. I couldn't think of too much. It's just usually that's what it works. But I feel like with names, it's how you brand it. You could name yourself whatever. That's just how you brand it. Black Coffee it's Black Coffee. Yeah. But now it's like the biggest DJ in the world. Yeah. So it's just how you brand it as well.
Dope.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to play other than Afro
House.
To play like DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, I play a little bit of doof.
I didn't come up with that.
Yeah. But it is still what is. It's called Uns also. I used to play another tempo. I played a little bit of deep house. And yeah, I mostly play electronic music, but listening wise, I try and it's still African, guys like Fela, that's still like in my playlist. So stuff like that is just what I listen to. That's not exactly house. Even guys from here, guys like Euggy are really dope. And so really dope guys. So yeah.
if you'd like to collaborate with a Kenyan on any project, and if the vibes are right, the money was right, who would it be? Dream collaboration.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Choice.
Yeah, very specific. Because I listened to her. First of all, we kind of like went to the same school, but we didn't really know each other. But every time I was told that she was in the school, I just went back and kept listening to her songs. And this is something I like about her sound. So I guess it would be her. Yeah. But I've already collaborated with a lot of Kenyan. Yeah.
So Sunny P would be your dream.
Yes. I mean, dream. Okay, yeah, dream. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there another one, or is it just Sunny P?
Another Kenyan artist. Wow, this is tough. But maybe not in house music.
Yeah.
Maybe to make something that's already in their sound.
Okay.
So very nice.
Okay.
Very dope. I really like his writing. His writing is perfect.
His storytelling.
Yeah, his storytelling is like he calls himself. So he would be someone I would love to, most definitely.
Can you rap?
Rap? No.
Can you sing?
No, I can't sing.
You're not about to surprise us.
I can't do anything with my vocals.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the fact that you could start being a DJ and then get to events, become a producer. I would be shocked if you hear that with the vocals.
But you see, all those things kind of coordinate together. You see, me DJing and me running an event and me making music, it's all still, it's all one bubble. So there's nothing out of
You don't think, have you ever tried?
What, singing?
Like not sing or like playing a book.
Like rap.
Like not like just
sing
playing
along to songs.
Rico's trying to get you in the booth later on.
Not now. Yeah.
Maybe my surprise on that EP, you might hear
You know
like
what I'm saying?
4 bars, you know. Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanna ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Before we play some music and we come back.
Yeah, for sure.
What would you tell your older self?
Older self?
Remember I told you like what do you tell your younger
Yes,
self?
yeah.
Like what did you tell your older self?
But that's hard because
Right
I'm
now.
very experienced. Okay,
It's a hard question.
Anyways, my
Yeah.
older self,
Yeah.
it's the same, man. It's the same. Stay consistent
Consistency.
and don't overthink. Because I started producing in 2016,
Okay.
but my first release was 2020,
Okay.
2019.
Okay.
So that's a very big gap, yeah. So overthinking really
No, but I wanna. You probably you're like okay, let me go back to the drawing board and
Yeah.
maybe
You're
fix
like-
up the art.
very picky. I'm a very picky guy.
Perfectionist.
Yes.
People
and
know. Okay.
Sometimes I like it to be perfect. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this. Let's just release it.
Okay.
That's just whatever. But very picky, especially with music that I like. Selecting music was my thing. Like I said, DJ is my cup of tea. So with that leads everything. That leads how I pick my samples, how I pick music to release as well, how I pick my artwork. Everything is like picky.
Is it it's calculated and
It's not calculated.
What do you need like when you're making music? Like what's your starter pack?
What's my starter pack?
Yeah.
Making music.
Yeah.
like what's the recording process or not of making music?
So with us we have 2 sides where you can have a vocalist and make music or
Okay.
just make beats. So making beats is just drawing inspiration from wherever you draw from
Okay.
and just getting in the studio and playing around with samples.
Yeah.
That's all right. Sometimes you can have it in your head and then lay down, or sometimes you just play around and see what comes out.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to now recording and working with someone who's singing or something like that, I would make like a simple beat, send it to them. Maybe they come up with a melody, or I make something that they can use as a basis to record the song. Yeah, so or write to the song rather. So that's my music making process for that.
Okay. So Bram,
Yes, sir.
have you been to a Gondwana event?
No.
Okay, so you need to
I've heard about it.
You need to do yourself a favor. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard about it. I just wasn't here.
I'm gonna say this on air.
Uh,
I'm gonna need you to do yourself a favor. And one Sunday,
Yeah.
they usually have it on Sundays, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You need to hook him up with a ticket so he can, you
Yeah,
know.
you can for sure.
I've never been there neither,
Yeah.
but it's early, so it'll be two in one. Come through, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hook all you guys up.
That would be
Yeah,
sick.
that would be
I
dope.
shouldn't say it's on radio, but
We're actually not radio, we're online
so
radio.
it's cool. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess the venue's not listening. So yeah, you guys, don't worry, come through, check it out. The more the merry for us. Also something I shouldn't be saying.
No, but we would love to
Would
do
love-
like
would love
some
to.
media.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
media
guys,
boss.
if you're listening, okay, you guys can't get tickets, but like, I'm sure.
Next time you know.
Next time.
Like I said, we want to be as consistent as possible, so
Yeah.
it just can't be the last one. Yeah, I got more coming.
Yeah, man, we can't wait. I hope there's gonna be handers. You know, if you can, hook it up,
Yeah.
cause it's a
For sure,
drink.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a non-alcoholic drink. So, and I know one thing, guys, wanapendanga kuchana.
Jabba juice.
What does it do?
Handers.
What is
So, it's
Sure.
what is it? Yeah, please
Yeah.
tell
Actually,
us.
what is it?
Ingredients.
It's a stimulant. You know, it basically gets you up and active. You know, without really getting you like high. There's like a euphoric feeling around it. In
Yeah.
Man say you feel good with what you do. You got the energy, and yeah, you're just up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's in it?
Jabba, Mobuka.
Oh, it's a blended. And then
Does it? Nah, not really.
it just.
That's one of the ways, but this one that's not the way. This is what I'm trying to push, because you can see this one is significantly lighter compared to this one. This one's thick. So this one's blended.
Which is the one I'm having?
Okay.
This is the new one. I'm having the new one.
That's one of the new ones, but that one's blended. Yeah.
Okay.
And what is the other process if you don't blend it?
Yeah. If I told you, I'd have to kill you, unfortunately. And I
Just
just
I have a party on Sunday.
It is to play.
So yeah, it's cool. Nice. Yeah, I'll try it out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I have to swing by, because
Yeah, swing by.
when I came back to Kenya, that's all everyone was talking to me. You gotta let's move to Gondwana, man. You gotta go to Gondwana. And that's when you guys were at Alchemist, I think.
Alchemist, this is the last one.
No, this was right when COVID was hitting.
Yeah.
Oh, we were never at Alchemist at that time.
You were at Captain Stairs.
Yo,
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you guys a story. At some point in time, I won't say because I can't talk about the date. But I went for one of his parties, and it was in the Bundus.
We're not supposed to go out there.
Yeah, but I just say how that was my first time. Like I told my friend, yo, I wanna see what you guys do for fun.
Yeah.
Like I wanna see what you guys like. You're always meeting, telling me you're this place, and like I can't come right now. Like I'm like, okay, let me just go with these guys. These guys took me to some bundu, bro, middle of nowhere, bro. The setup was mad. Bro, the vibes and the energy and the kind of people there were, the different characters, bro, the music, bro. I just. That was like my first, because like me, I'm a hip hop head.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I had that phase obviously for Loft back in the day, for Avicii, you know. We all had that phase, you know. So like me, it was just really different in the sense I was like, hey bro, like I'm in a whole different world, but I'm fucking enjoying myself.
Yeah.
So I asked the person who brought me here, like, yo, could you take me to whoever organized this or show me who the fuck whose idea this was? So he also she took me, she pointed this guy, you probably can't remember, but just dope seeing out the face of such a mad concept that now made sense to me, and I'm like, yo, I have to go for Gondwana.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so these guys be doing this shit like in the Bundus. So I wanna see how these guys do it in the city, you know? Like
was it the same thing?
bro, it was even mad.
Yo,
Mad
it's
there.
so crazy.
Like,
It's so crazy.
Bonkers, bro. Shout out
Hey.
Bonkers, by the way. You know?
Even she was telling me about Gondwana.
Yeah, I used to tell you about Gondwana Kitambo. Hey, you used to,
Experience.
me, I just remember I used to get lit as hell.
I just
Yo, the
remember-
music, okay, I wouldn't get like hella lit, but the music itself makes you feel like you're lit.
Really?
Yeah, like I would be in the crowds and I'm like, I'm seeing guys, you know, obviously.
Vibing, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, like
But
how-
other things, but me, I'm just there now. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But it was
Placebo, baby.
yeah, it's a placebo, you know. I felt like I was one of them, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is so cool that
Yeah.
music can touch you in a different way than just being all hype. It was literally, I felt like I was connecting back to my body again.
Yeah.
And yeah, ilikuwa nanishika vizuri. Si vibaya, but vizuri.
That shit was lit, bro. In the sense of, it made me, I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Some of them I probably can't speak the language because a lot of different cultural people.
Yeah.
But I feel like,
yeah.
the music is making us feel like we communicate.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everyone is doing the same.
Look at
Yeah, for me, who's someone who's a tourist, like maybe a tourist now in this world. Can you imagine me gassed? Like,
he's able to jam to it even if he doesn't know the jam.
Like, I don't know.
You're able to connect to people who don't even know the music.
Who don't even know what the music is talking about.
Yeah.
The power of music is mad.
And it's African music as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to get people to get connected to it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's dope.
thanks to you guys for attending our parties.
Yo, Brian.
You thank me soon. You thank me soon. Just give me time. Just give me time.
Alright, so guys, we're gonna play some music right now.
For sure.
I actually wanna play Weche.
Hey.
Weche. How did you make Weche? Explain that.
So with our record label, like I say, we want to make music, then showcase it.
Okay.
Because we started out, because Gondwana started out without me.
Okay.
First, it started as an event company with Suraj and another partner we had.
Mm-hmm.
Then I joined in and I was like, okay, I have an idea of a record label. Are we able to incorporate this into Gondwana?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if we just do parties, then we're just going to be like the others.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be different. And like I said, Gondwana means no man's land. It should be something that no one else has done or no one else is thinking of doing.
Mm-hmm.
So with excuse me. So with that, I try to break through into the scene, the African electronic music scene, which is dominated by South Africa mostly. So I made a lot of close relationship with guys from outside there. Reached out to them, got vocalists from here, tried to infuse that so that I can get into the space, like the African electronic space, so that Gondwana is somewhat known, or so it's a platform that's good enough to showcase people from here mainly. So, excuse me. So with Weche, we had Punk Betsy, who I've been working with for a while. He's actually the guy who helped us do our first showcase in Johannesburg in 2019. And he also did a showcase in Kenya, which is like 2 weeks ago at Alchemist. So that's like the kind of connection we've had. So I told him, hey, we're doing parties, but we're not working on music. So send me something that I can work on here with someone who's from here, and we try and release it.
Okay.
So he told me he's in the middle of making an EP with Prince KB, Vanko, and all those guys. So I told him to send the song, and I used my A&R efforts to try and find a chord.
Did you like the song?
Watch it.
Yeah. Or did you change? Did you add some changes?
Changed. I made that song. I got the parts of the song in 2020 January. I recorded the vocals in August because of COVID and all those things.
Okay.
August, then December we finished it. Then I didn't like how it sounded. Then I changed that to what it is now, you know. So that's how it came about. It's just sticking to our sound and our style, and then just bringing people together. Like a chord punk, they never know each other, and a chord style is very different from what Afro house is. So that's also another thing that we do. We try and incorporate people's styles into our style.
Okay.
And sometimes we return the favor by incorporating ourselves into their style.
Okay.
So that's how it came about, and it's just following up the Zazile EP release, which sounds more or less in the same genre or brackets. So that's how it more or less came about. Yeah.
Yo, this is Radio 254. We're about to play Weche by DJ Euggy, and I'd love you guys to. This is a song that Jake, remember, is asking me the song that the guys were asking for.
Yeah.
Like they were asking to play like a couple of times. You know, guys actually still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That's
dope.
nice. That's good response, man.
Yeah, so
So we'd like you to introduce the song.
Yeah.
to the world.
To the world. Thank you, Radio 254. This is Euggy, and this is our new single out in Ghana called Weche by Punk Betsy, myself, and Chimati.
Let's get it.
us alive. Hii mapenzi ni hatari, mapenzi ni hatari, mapenzi ni hatari, hii mapenzi ni hatari, hii mapenzi ni hatari. Love, 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 love. Hii mapenzi ni hatari, mapenzi ni hatari, mapenzi ni hatari, hii mapenzi ni hatari, hii mapenzi ni hatari. Love, 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 love. Niki check you kidogo, 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 niki check you kidogo. Oh, I'm in a niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, ma niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, don't say. Moyo wangu inauma, niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, baby niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo. Moyo wangu inauma. Roga, songa, roga, songa, roga, songa, roga, inauma. Songa, roga, songa, roga, songa, roga, songa, inauma. Juu hii mapenzi ni hatari, wow, hii mapenzi ni hatari, 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 mapenzi ni hatari. Love, 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 love. Niki check you kidogo, 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 niki check you kidogo. Oh, I'm in a niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, ma niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, don't say. Moyo wangu inauma, niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, baby niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo, niki check you kidogo, oh niki check you kidogo. Moyo wangu inauma. Roga, songa, roga, songa, roga, songa, roga, inauma. Songa, roga, songa, roga, songa, Sozi yasikia, sozi we usinyamaze, moyoni naumia, moyoni nimekatwa, kweli sina raha. Labda siku yaja, labda siku yaja, tutapenda tena, tutakuwa tena, moyoni tuwe pamoja. Kwani kimya mpenzi, mbona tuko mbali? Mbona hivyo? Labda tufe wote, tutapenda tena, tutakuwa tena, bora tufe wote. Sazile, ukiniota mpenzi wanipata, ukiniota mpenzi nakupata, ukiniota mpenzi nakuhisi, ukiniota mpenzi uko pale. Sazile, nakutaka kila wakati mama, sina nguvu bila wewe mama, sina uhai bila wewe nishi, bila wewe hadi kufa. Tamati natia nanga, mwisho wa safari nimefika. head out. Wame doggy mo. Wame doggy lamo. Wame doggy head out. Wame doggy mo. Wame doggy lamo. Sunaka yonge ya. 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 Sunagi maugo. 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 Yo malo yandunena. Yo malo yandunena. Otia yandunena. Otia yandunena. Yoko bila yandunena. Yoko bila yandunena. Kikuewa. Kikuewa enia. Kikuewa. Kikuewa ea. Yo malo yandunena. Yo malo yandunena. Otia yandunena. Otia yandunena. Yoko bila yandunena. Yoko bila yandunena. Kikuewa. 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 Tiewa. Kikuewa nia.
Paipu ni Wakamba. Wakamba wana gari ukitoka Kitui gari nasimanga Sakabana, sifanye Nairobi.
Yo, we're live.
Guy, I'm not shit talking up.
No, you dropping facts.
Anyway,
So,
Have one Savannah for whoever wants it. Okay.
thank you.
usipatie mshahara ni
Spider,
lebo sikunywe.
Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to Savannah. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to everybody in the room. Actually, we have some guests.
Have you guys met? Like, have you guys met like ever? Or today?
No, I know his homie Elijah. I know his homie.
Elijah. Everyone was Elijah.
So, for the people, so people are just joining us now. Who are you?
I'm her father.
Come on, it's soft voice. Come
Let us
on.
sing. I'm her father. Whenever, wherever, I'll talk my shit. However,
For the first time ever on Radio 254, we have Hafari, and we hope to have him here many more times.
tumepanga hii kitu. Sisi ndio deep state. Extrambui,
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire in the house, as
Yeah.
usual.
karibu nipatie black dick road.
Ati nini?
Karibu nikwe hiyo atuoli toleo yake jina yangu.
I'm scheduled big.
It's called Dick Road. It's about to be called Rodney Casino Road.
Lakini kwa nini hiyo kitu ya Atwoli imefanywa ati lamination?
No, si unajua.
Because he's Atwoli and he's extra.
No, but here's the thing, you know the problem.
Atwoli ni waka.
No, the problem with Atwoli was he made people realize he cared about the sign.
Exactly.
He made people realize that he's inamsumbua. So people who have like vendetta beef Kenya.
Kenya's on
Pettiness.
We're very vitriol as Kenyans.
Hey, watu walichoma hiyo sign na mataya. You know
what has he done, to be honest?
Oh, nikaribie. Guy. Hey, that's what she said. La haula.
Nitakufunguliwa.
Guys, I remember.
I understand.
Kali yako na meno sharp.
Bro, introduce yourself, please.
Once again, Brayo. I'm not a father.
You're not a father?
not
Do you have a
a-
Subaru?
Ati?
Do you have a Subaru?
Ah.
You're Brayo with no
Are you going to
Subaru.
Naivasha?
Well, lazima Brayo, but
Vasha?
for business
Are you going to
purposes.
Vasha?
For business purposes.
No, this
I
man
didn't ask
has a
all that.
Makex.
So that you're going to-
Not a Subaru. You are a Makex owner.
Nope.
Usiniambie ni Demio.
Benz.
Is it Suzuki
Past,
Swift?
my past life, I
Uko na Suzuki Swift?
I know you are.
La hola brother. Wewe ni mtu wa matatu kama mimi.
Do the game. Do the game.
Una bajaj?
Ati?
Una bajaj?
Somebody said that anataka kununua bajaj.
But yes, for real. Honestly,
Unabeba wase by the way, unabeba wase.
that's the thing.
Vizuri, wabebe.
Kabla like
Skila.
ukiwa hapa ndani, I was telling these guys, bajaj ukika 600 unafika Kisii. I don't know why I would go to Kisii, but honestly, 600 ni Gilbis nusu. Imagine, unataka bei ya Gilbis nusu unafika Kisii.
Do the, you know, do the like.
Hashtag tembea Kenya.
The experience is dope. Hata kama sio bajaj, hata kama you want to level up and dope bike, whatever, you experience kwa baro.
There's no level above a bajaj, please.
But it's not safe. It's not safe.
Same, man.
It's very tricky on these roads.
Down just yesterday.
I fell down today.
But that's
Look at this work, nigga.
But you get up and move. You have to.
Nothing's not safe. You think I don't really want to talk about it. I know condition is not safe, especially in Nairobi.
Hata nikumbusha nisema
Really, kitu kimoja.
Exactly.
So mimi nilishoprayo kitu moja. Hakuna haja ni kurudi mapema prayo. So I've lost friends. I always share a different sentiment when it comes to bikes.
And me, I told him, if we believe in destiny, if we believe in faith, or
You can encourage him to ride safe.
I think so.
You can encourage him to
That's
ride
the only thing I
safe.
can do.
Yeah.
But
It's
the
too
Magai-
hard, isn't it? So
Magai-
it's running there.
Kuna siku nimepa na nduthi nikatelea usamelewa. You know siku nilienda kwa baba. If there was ever a day watu wangenunua coffee ni hiyo siku. Jamaa alikuwa anuka cham. Chwana. Unajua ukunywa changa hauwezi ficha hadi ngozi yako inanuka. Hauwezi ficha harufu ya
the
changa.
sweat,
Don't ask me how I know that.
Umekunywa changa? Umekunywa changa?
Nimekunywa vitu vingi.
Umekunywa handas?
Of course.
Mimi sijakunywa handas. Ni nini?
The last time nilikunywa handas, nilikunywa mzinga full ya Gilbis.
Nasikia inasaidia na hangover. Hebu nione moja.
Nilifika home na
Nataka uone nyingine.
Yeah, nilifika home na half a loaf of banana bread.
Banana bread 10.
Yes.
Kwani ulipitia wapi?
Sijui. You don't get like
Always in the Sanford uchukue banana bread. So lazima
Yes, wali wengine tunakijiuliza.
mimi nilifika kwa nyumba na half a loaf of banana bread. Kwanza ile banana bread ya Twitter, ile ya pesa mingi. Si clean.
na packaging hata ikuwa like give off like any information penye ulitoa.
Mimi nilikuwa wapi nilifanya?
East Africa na steam. East Africa na steam.
Hatari. Unajua utakuwa macho. For those men who want to last longer.
Na kuchapa ile kuchapa.
Yeah, umesikia if you want to last longer in bed, you just need to down all of that.
as I was telling them before, kwanza hii.
No, wait to drink it.
Hapa I call it the Nyegenizer.
Inajegeneza. Nipatie hiyo yeye nataka tafadhali.
Ni fruit punch iko na water.
Lakini hapo unasema can be used as mixer for hard liquor.
Yes.
As well as dawa ya nguvu.
Yeah. Mimi kwa
Na hangover.
But you didn't put that on the bottle, like that would have given
Yeah.
you sales.
That's
Ini how much?
Zinge kikata
Triso.
kufunguka.
Yeye nataka hii.
The thing is
What na kuna flavors?
my one. I'm gonna give you like a heads up. Don't play with this shit. Mimi nilimix stuff na whole bottle of Gilbis na nilikuwa macho. Nilikuwa macho kama uchi ampati wa range. Nakwambia. Nilikuwa kama macho kama mlu yako kwa portion meal. Akimesha kila. That is how alert I was. Na sasa nimekunywa whole bottle of Gilbis. But after that, I don't remember actually. I got home, my sister told me I got home at the gate. What I had was the empty bottle, and half a loaf of banana bread, which...
Oh, that's the same day?
That's the same day. The day I was with you, you remember that day?
Which day?
5 aside, KOT.
KOT 5 aside?
You remember?
Oh, that's
yeah, there was a stop for this.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember I had that?
Yeah.
This stuff is everywhere. I saw it at Kahusha's event. Most Wanted. I love it.
That was our event actually.
Most Wanted number 1.
Yeah.
When's number 2?
Shout out to the whole
It's coming up.
Number 2
We can't
is
have-
July,
what is-
August 21st.
August 21st.
I need to get a few bottles for my birthday. I know she like them. One daddy, I know you're listening.
Daddy, she's called the body. Jinake ni the body.
The body. Why?
Val's best is called the body. and you have to see her to understand.
Yeah.
But when you do see her, you will understand
Yes.
the body. Unaelewa? Nakupa hype hapa. Please, nitumie Robe. This is free marketing.
Do you guys deliver handouts to people?
Everywhere. All of Kenya, nationwide.
Really?
Yeah.
So guys in Mombasa, guys in Kisumu.
In Coast, we actually have a spot in Diani.
Dope.
We're trying to get another spot in Mombasa.
Yo,
We're trying to get another spot in Mombasa, but yeah, we're gonna spot Diani.
Okay.
But if always if it's a spot in
like how much will it cost to send it to Mombasa from Diani?
From Diani, I have no idea. I have to ask my Diani.
Please figure out because there's some homies in Coast.
But from Nairobi to Mombasa we send, and that's I think it's like a punch.
Oh, cool.
Which is still.
We'll discuss.
And within Nairobi, for delivery, like if I buy the bottle is 300. Within Nairobi, how much would that be for someone?
It depends on where. Like to Westie, right now our prices have gone down because we have our own bikes.
Okay.
So saying to Westie will be like 2 so max.
So niko na swali ya ujinga. Nikimix Jaba na Ndom. Inanisa itakuwaje? Mimi napenda hizi majani.
Sasa
look at you, an environmentalist. You stand.
Sasa nataka nitalipuka kuchizi ni kichizi.
Mimi sijui. My opinion because I'm not a smoker.
Okay.
Lakini nimeambiwa na wasee kuna wasema zitabust. Kuna sasa umesikia ya Eugenizer. Kuna wasema inatia isimami wakimix.
La haula.
Sasa wewe ukipata feedback kama hiyo, when you get such a feedback,
so what I did was mimi nimekula sana, nilikula brownie na nikakunywa hii and hii ilifanya nisilale. Brownie, have you ever had edible before?
What product was
you fed?
How long? That's what
yes, the point.
That was the problem. The problem was after
the brownie.
Manze haya ishuki na wezi lala. Uwapo una pray to God.
You know, I had the same problem because when I nikunywa the mint one. Nikunywa mzima. I am drunk out of my fucking mind. But siezi zima. Siezi bleki. So niko macho. So I'm doing like I am active, but I am doing drunk things. Nataka to make drunk decisions nikiwa macho.
Let me ask you, is it that you don't
you are aware you're drunk?
Your body to sleep, you're just feeling anxious.
No, pana, the thing is, you are aware you're drunk, but your body is so much like your hype energy that you can't force yourself to sleep. Even hata kubreak your wezi.
Okay.
Mimi nilikuwa macho. Nimekunywa chupa mzima ya Gilbis, kumbuka.
How is the crash? Like now once you sober up, how do you feel?
Oh no, nilikuwa fit the next day.
You don't feel
Me personally, kwanza ukiwa na hani,
I was good and honestly,
Kuna listener from Boston anasema wanaitaka Boston. She said she loved it when she was here, so she wants it in Boston. So take it worldwide, please.
If she's El Chapo,
I know guys, you can ship it.
This stuff is illegal in the States, right?
Yes, you can get arrested. This is a high level drug.
So
yeah, Schedule C, I think.
You know why this is enticing for me and even for girls? Because if you chew, una cuts. So if you're a new person who doesn't know how to chew, when you start chewing, you get cuts in your mouth. And the next day, unatafuta better dying, unakafala tu, you can't chew because my cuts.
That was literally my exact experience.
And then guys are chewing every day. My home is like, kila siku they're chewing. Me, I'm saying, hey, since I recovered since the last time, literally, I mean, Tana. If you do like mouthwash, you will cry. You will cry.
So that means you can't eat food because of the salt.
Yes. So now you see with this, I can enjoy that feeling of steam. If I'm driving, you know, versus now you see you're driving, you're getting gum. It's a lot of kazi.
But actually, nimeelewa kitu moja. Hakuna mtu ajaba amenona.
Wasi kula ni kushitupele.
Nenda kwenye jambo kwa bado amenona. All those niggas are scared, bro.
By the way,
all the man, one good girl from school wameenda.
Kwa nini? Ni mboga tu.
Ni macho pekee.
Ni macho tu
Ni taxi na macho.
Zishuke.
Hata si hapana. Hizo cuts all over. Unaenda kula sembe Brazil kama struggle. Unakula sembe kama abusu. It makes sense actually. Utaenda base jaba kutu kwa mnaona. The only person amenona base jaba ni msana uzanga. Think about it. Open your third eye. Na msajaba ronga msajaba ndo mlinge. Acha rangi. He's rich as fuck.
You're not supposed to get high on your own supply, by the way.
Tell me,
I don't know anybody.
shout out to Notorious B.I.G.
Anybody who sells.
That's commandments. Rule number 1: never get high on your
commandments.
Never get high on your supply.
I don't know anybody who takes like
But
sells drugs to get
if you're listening right now, mimi naipatia my mark of recommendation.
Me too.
You know, mimi ni chokora, so like I know these things. If you're trying to get high,
I need you as a friend. I say, hey.
if you're trying to get fucked up on like what you wanna have a good time, for real, this is the perfect chaser. This and Gilbis will show you things you've never seen. I just wanna ask you a question. Whoever's listening, do you wanna go further beyond? Do you wanna go further beyond? You've reached your limit, but do you wanna pass it? Do you wanna go into the great expanse and see what's there? Jabba juice and Gilbis. Jabba juice and whatever you drink, rum, whiskey, it could be anything you like, tequila, Jabba juice and your drink, and some little herbs for those who smoke. Trust me, further beyond. It's a whole new world, a whole new experience.
Nah, you have to get it correct. It's handers.
Oh yeah, Handers juice from Jabba.
Oh, we're talking about Jabba juice.
No. We're talking about Handers juice from Jabba.
Yeah.
So I'm telling people who are listening, if you wanna, the tagline, go further beyond. Uko pali.
Watu wakikufind the streets ndo watasema ni hapana niwaambia hiyo.
Hapana ni nani road me? Hapana ni nani? That's the thing. That's the tagline. Go further beyond. If you wanna push the limits of how good you can feel and how high you can get and how amazing this shit is. Mimi mwambia nilifika nyumbani na half a loaf of banana bread. I don't even eat banana bread. Where do I get it from? Who knows? Do you wanna experience that too? Do you wanna solitaire your grandchildren? Buy Handers from juice from Jabba.
Or do you want to make you guys?
Yes, same thing.
I feel like the
You can't come
Look no further.
No, for this is free invoice to the podcast.
If you want to go
Listen to
further,
that,
look no further.
Exactly. You know, very tagline, go further beyond.
Further beyond.
Go further, as in if you've had this, you know. If you haven't, we're telling you.
That's a good tagline.
So like, get in your best right now. Go on your socials, IG, Twitter, kila mahali. Order a bottle. Yeah, utatumiwa. Watu waenda rally. Kama unataka kulast the whole night kwa tent. Unataka tent tingike bila upepo. This is the thing for you. On a still night, the tent is shaking.
Watakuwa sawa. Itakuwa hadi
12 hours of shaking. Ude mnatoka hapa kusema hi la haula. That's the thing. If you want that, this is the Handers from Jabba. Just get it. Handers juice from Jabba. Umesema yetu waje the one you talked about? Nyegenizer.
You actually should create a flavor called that.
For the 45-year-old men who have been drunk.
You should.
Check
I
that
want
shit.
some rights to that.
Let me tell you something.
Wait.
You're a fucking
Yeah,
genius.
I'm really upselling this.
You're a fucking genius.
The thing with me,
How did you decide you're going to come up with an aphrodisiac just like that in a bottle?
The same experience your boy was talking about, man. She knows, man. When I came
what?
out to Kenya, hey, relax, bro.
Oh, and because she knows it, I'm like, wow. What does she know?
When
Even if she does, I'll be your business.
La haula.
But when in Kenya, you know, nilikuwa hungry as a motherfucker. And you know, I bought machines. I was making gin.
Let me tell you guys a story. I will bring this shit.
Microphone.
Let me tell you one thing, yeah? Is Mans has tried everything. Like, he used to make his own gin. And if you know me, I love gin. I fucking love gin.
Let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about that.
He makes his own pink gin. My guy.
Time you have talked about making your own gin.
Like, I thought that was the most craziest shit ever because I've never met anybody who wants to do their own shit so much. And he's always doing his own shit.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm sure certification.
Getting the certification. I know how it is because apparently nilienda shule. Despite I have a degree in food science.
Oh yeah.
For real, like this is a fucking joke.
Have you ever a degree in what?
food science.
Food science.
Food science. So
Is it a degree?
yeah, I'm doing my masters. Val can tell you that.
Imagine he's pretending to be a chokora out in the streets. Mtakutana hafari huko in his class with them books. Alafu
Anyway,
anakuja kuambia
I know how hard
hapa.
it is to get because one of our lecturers was trying to make cream liqueur, like amarula.
Yeah.
You know how amarula is like how many percent?
Like 12% maximum.
His was 42%.
42.
Yeah.
Inashinda mzinga.
It was coconut cream
Juice
liqueur,
from
yeah.
Java.
Shinda mzinga.
Look at that.
40%. And he had so much trouble getting. He got a certification from KEBS, but he had so much trouble getting it from NEMA. So I understand how hard it is to make shit for you
Yeah.
in Kenya.
So difficult.
Compare the hoops. If you don't know somebody in Kenya,
Yeah.
you're going to
It's hard.
And the thing is, even if you know somebody,
It's gonna
it's
still be
gonna
hard.
cost you more than an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So you just
have
have
like
to
2M ready
It's hard
just for
for the
paying people off.
entrepreneur.
Nabado.
That's before you factor in equipment,
Even
factor in employees.
even
Rent.
the statutory fees that are payable for those certifications, they are crazy because it depends on exactly what you're producing.
Yeah,
You have to pay KEBS for quality. You have to pay someone like I don't know. A
NEMA.
distributor, of course, NEMA,
NEMA has to
and
come
you
in.
also have to prove that the plant that you're using will not create
There's
alcohol
also
that will kill people.
I love it. Is the biggest of them all. The biggest shit of them
Yare.
all.
Yare.
Because once you get kept, I've been
Yeah.
through this. Once you get kept, Kere wanna come. First of all, Kere have to put a meter on the machine. Literally every freaking drop that you put in the machine.
Yeah.
It's
will
being
measure.
taxed.
That's number one. Number two, you have to put a deposit of a couple of mic. Your deposit, every sale you
Prepaid
make.
tax.
Prepaid tax. You have to.
Yeah, you have to pay that. And then also, you also have to pay excess duty for any machine that you import from outside the country. So,
Me, I know guys like
Just get use of my numbers.
yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah.
this thing, if like with the alcohol business, if you go through that shit, I know that makes $1 million a day. $1 million a day.
Profits or revenue?
Revenue, but his profit like 300, 400 a day.
Still, it's 30%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's making $1 million a day in just sales. That's revenue peke yake. A month in 30M. Unakuwa dictated by default. By default, as in kuna pesa sasa kurun for governor. Fuck you money.
Low-key, that's the plan. Low-key, that's the plan.
okay, so you were telling us,
Kabisa, bro.
you were telling us how Handas was born.
Yeah, so I came, I was trying everything. And, things, hata hizi watu wa kuuza ma mask. I was importing from China my mask, my thermometers back when COVID. Because I came up with a hangout from what happened in the past. So nikajaribu hiyo experience ya kuchana, and I'm just like, yo man, I'm not messing with this. Ilikuwa tu, as in, I don't see why there's so many people manze wanachana mbaya, wanaishinda wakido it every single freaking day, na wako tu hapo taxi napiga story. Mimi nikitry, I can experience the high kidogo, but then I tell before I experience the full high, because then
It like it feels like it's so much work for you to reach that high. You have to
yeah,
do so much work.
yeah. So I figured, yo, is there another way to get there? So then because I experiment with the juice, and voila.
Have you eaten jaba before, like raw jaba?
Yeah, once. And I didn't like it.
You didn't like it because of the same experience.
Same experience.
So you guess like why
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
can
like it.
connect, Kabisa.
Okay.
I have a question. Was Nani, I remember seeing Ochungula family. Did you guys used to work with them?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, because I remember seeing this the first time ever I saw Handas was in our Ochungula video. Shout out to the Prosecreneur of Zima.
The first person and I have to give him so much shout out. I hope he's listening. First person who put us on the Benzema.
Benzema is like and for real, people don't realize how long Benzema has been out here.
A long time.
He's been hustling, and I'm really proud of his success.
Proper OG.
Benzema, this one time.
Shout out Benzema.
I was in 1824, drunk out of my mind. Then nikatoka kwenda kula with my homies. Benzema literally, I like, we were drunk. I was like, hey, Benzema, he came, sat down with us, had a whole 15-minute conversation with us. Tuliongea tukapiga story, and that guy is he's the coolest. The Pussypreneur. Check out his new EP. He has a new EP out. If you're into Kenyan music, you're gonna support this. Check out his new EP. It's on Apple Music. It's on
Very
all
busy man.
Very busy man, exactly. Very busy man. So support Benzema the same way he supported you guys. Support Kenyan music.
We put it on, and we because what happened was ile ngoma ngwatiology.
Yes.
you know, it worked for both of us because that's what took him to the next level. That's what took us to the next level. Because we knew him from because me and Abraimona, and we all at that time I say LA. We all were in LA, so we're LA boys. Yeah, Nakasivo, exactly. Like this guy.
No, Chris has been on my podcast.
I just had an idea for you, Brian.
Okay, I hope no one listened to that. But so anyway, so tulikuwa tunaongea bees anasema akona hii ngoma, you know, this is how we work together. And then my people, Mungai, alikuwa naisa your mansion ya Batiology. Kasema tapate hii mansion, wewe tupate brand placement. No funds exchange, just manze believing in each other, trying to help each other in any way, shape possible. Turns out, Benzema Manze, he already was big, but he became bigger. Charlene, Anyango, Onifil, and us as well. Like it took everyone to the next level, just from being organic and consistent with it, and just
supporting everybody.
Speaking of Charlene, now Club COVID, nakumbuka.
Club COVID.
La haula.
Wait, before I forget, I had an idea for you. When we're just talking about Theology right now, I wish you had just that flavor that we're trying to tell you about. Negenizer. It would have done so well because I mean
next video Benzema.
Kwanza pusipreneur. He told me about it.
Because I've seen the video.
Hata hapo tunav worked. Negenizer.
Like and shout out Benzema, he's an artist.
Yeah.
He's a proper. And he has big plans. I remember he let me not spill like he has big plans. He really wants to venture out.
I know a lot of people who work with him, so like he like even him leaving the group, I feel it's what's best for him. Yeah, but he has really big plans, and I'm really excited to see where he's gonna go his career. He's one of those artists to watch. 2020, 2021. Artists in Kenya. The Pussypreneur. Very busy man.
And he's a cool guy to work with, because remember even when we had a gig and, you know, sometimes it's really hard, you know, working with artists, and Brian can just do this. And, you know, like he's one guy and you won't have kumpanga. Yeah, anakwambia tu, hey, okay, show na sasa ngapi? Okay, mimi sina shida na come. Yeah. Like come, and you know, like you don't have to follow up. Kuna artists on the day of the event na amezima simu.
Nakwambia kuna siku nilikuwa nikirecord. There's a Gengeton artist by the name of Gwash. Yeah. That dude. Are you there?
I remember that.
Yeah, so
Gwash is the guy for
baby.
Sherehe exactly.
So the thing with Gwash is Gwash is on a lot of he's featured on a lot of really dope songs, but his solo hits don't. Yeah, that's what I believe. Like if you always go listen to a song that's like hitting, it's always featuring Gwash. Like kama Bad Manners, ngoma yake for Kanadi. He did all the heavy lifting. But anyway, Gwash, he requested, as an artist, he requested to come on the podcast on a certain day. We literally had to, Alitombia, I want to come this day. We were supposed to record, tulikuja. Tulika 5 hours kusudi tukingoja. Did you sure?
Really? That's what I'm saying.
196.
That's disappointing.
Val knows.
Very disappointing.
I remember.
Yeah,
and
Val
would say,
I had to
supporting you.
afternoon off of work because I realized like this is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Like Val was there with us, we were all there waiting
Yeah.
the whole time, and that would never show. And the thing is, he had even called the day before to be like, oh,
Confirm.
are you guys, are we still on tomorrow? Like, yeah. The next day we numbers, nini, makomteja.
Now, let me ask you the most important part. What was the excuse?
He didn't give us one. He has never given us one.
He fell through the cracks, just like that. People do. And then that Kiendanga.
And I would not work with him again.
Exactly. Alafu mseta kama seme, support.
Yeah, and some of the weird things about Kenyan music, because okay, I don't want to derive too much from you guys, but we've been at events, we've been at like meet and greets, we meet label reps a lot. We meet a label rep from a certain label. We're like, we want to plug our artist. We're like, on our podcast, if you haven't listened to Surviving Nairobi, go check it out. We have our music. We play music on the podcast. So they're like, oh, we want to bring in the artist for a short interview, then you can play their music. That's cool. That's management. We're like, we're ready. 1 week later we call management, they're not responding. 2 weeks later we call management, they're not responding. We call 3 weeks later, like, oh, let me call you back. And then we meet the artist, because we met the artist at a meet and greet, like at a mixer. And I'm like, hey guys, man, we had discussed this. Why are you playing my music? Why are you promoting me?
Manager,
well, like, your management has never gotten back to us. Hata siku moja. That is a whole, and it's one of the biggest labels in Kenya. Remember that. This is the artist manager for one of the biggest labels in Kenya. And I represent like 8-9 artists. And they were like, we just want you to have it's a collaboration studio. We don't mind playing their music. For every Kenyan who is going for us. Studio. At the end of the day, the manager doesn't pick the phone.
Damn.
Manager respond text. We're making the next mix for the next episode. Send us some of your songs. They never reply. So the artists out there asking us why you don't play their music, when they should be asking the management, like, why don't you talk to these guys? Because we had to talk to the artists like, yo, management, when you, they don't get back to us at all. And that's
and you know, as an artist, you know, management can make or break like your career. Because like you, by the time, because you see the whole point why you're getting management is so that you can focus on the craft, so that you can focus on creating music. So these people are supposed to be taking care of like the business aspect. If they need a lawyer, that's how they contact them. If they need, or if they hear there's a gig somewhere that would benefit you, they plug you, because even then that's how they make money. So if you are not acknowledged to them as an artist, like that situation that Hafari is talking about, maybe he'd already done all the work and told the guys, okay, me, I'm trying to be on this platform, blah 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 blah. So it's your job as management to ensure that this thing is on lock. So if it is not on lock, it's not your head on the chopping board, it's mine as an artist, which I think is really sad.
At the end of the day, it's one thing that people don't understand. It's a business.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, you as an artist, man, you don't need
hobbies. Go grind.
So and with any business, you can't do everything by yourself. No matter how much of a genius you are.
Yeah.
You need to pick up this with you can. You need a good team. You need what's going as a relegated up to the next level. You can have a super amazing product. You know, as he was saying, Gouache, for example.
Yeah.
Super amazing product. Like any when you like your products in the shelves, I was saying a Jalisha Sana. So yeah, man, like much love and respect to Kenyan artists. Like any manze, Ionjai show.
Yeah, speaking of super amazing products, there's this thing called Handas, juice from Jabba, and you need to get it if you haven't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
go where? Farther beyond.
Go farther beyond. So
you've heard it here on Radio 254, guys.
For that person in Boston, for my kisses in Milwaukee. Yeah, Minneapolis.
Get you some Handas.
Apparently, kuna place called Keroka Village in Minnesota.
Hapo ni kama Wallach.
Hapana, wakisi Keroka.
Wacha Minnesota kumejaa Somalis.
Yeah, exactly. Kumejaa Somali na pia wakisi.
What's the name? Not the senator, the freaking House representative.
Ilhan Omar, she's from Yemen. Yeah, but again, unafikiri hizo kura anapata peke yake? There's a strong Kisi contingent. Iko watu sasa wako na poster ya Makenya kwa nyumba yao. Super serious. In the US, they worship it. So yeah, for everyone who's listening, what you need to do, tomorrow is Friday, get your charge up. Hand some juice from Jabba. If you want to go further beyond,
juice from Jabba.
And you guys are going to be in Naivasha, right?
Yes, we actually are. We're gonna be at an after party in Ole Dume, which is in Hell's Gate.
Be careful with the flash floods. Flash floods.
It's not raining right now.
Yeah, it's not raining.
Yeah,
but it's like Hell's Gate is really
Na
fishing, na fishing. Okay, mafisi watakulana lakini msukule mafisi. So, for those
wanasema mahipo.
Mbaya sana. Mafisi wana range from species. Kuna mafisi wale wa 4 legs na wale wa 2 legs. So na wale mwana Naivasha by the way. For those who want to shake the tent the whole night, kuna hunters juice from Jabba. Umesema inaitwa aje nyege? Nyege naisa. Like ukitaka kutikisa tent, the night is still, there is no wind. Lakini tent inatingika. Nyege naisa. Hunters juice from Jabba. That's for you.
Utapata tent kwa kwingine, utapata tent ifika Nairobi.
Kwani sio ni sifa. Hiyo ni tajriba.
Yo, you guys, it's been a lit fucking day. I feel like it's already Friday and it's only Thursday.
Right?
Yo, what's going on?
Sunday. Thursday is a new Friday.
Yeah, oh shit! I will repeat that again.
Thursday is a new Friday.
Ooh, I like that.
You can talk about a strip club. Who wants to come with me?
Hey, where are we going though?
I was jelly. Don't worry about it. You'll be safe though.
Otherwise, I wanna thank all of you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming through. And yo, man, Handa's, it's
Handa,
doing its
juice
thing. You
from
know
Jabba.
what I'm saying?
Just from Jabba.
Yo,
Enjoy.
it's been late. Yeah, thank you, Kenya. Thank you, world. Yeah, it's been a lit session. I hope we can do this again.
And thank you to Radio 254.
Shout out.
Thank you to Rodney.
Rodney Casino.
Yeah.
The casino.
With a K.
With a K.
With a K.
Casino.
That's how you anticipate on my,
Whoa.
Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, Daryl. Just thank you for everyone for the great combo and most importantly, the great vibes.
Mm.
Don't forget to go further beyond. Get handles just from Jabba.
Yeah. Kenyan music to the world, guys. Good night. Peace.
Go further beyond.
Hey, that was lit. That was nice.
I hope it was good. Like, we were just having
It
fun.
was lit, and that's what we want.